Today I'm going to show you how to use the Web 2.0 tool in InGrade and its most common feature, the gradebook. First, from your desktop, you're going to want to click on your web browser. I don't know what kind of web browser you are, but I like to use Google Chrome. So when you open your web browser, I already have one pulled up here, in your URL box you're going to want to type www.ingrade.com. And this should pull up a screen that looks a little like this. Now, to log in, we're going to want to go up to the right-hand corner and press the login button right here. It should bring you up to a screen just like this. Now, because I have made an account already, I have a username and password. But if you do not have a username or password, you're going to want to click this right here, Join Now. But to save time, and because I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and enter my username and password. Now after you enter and create your account and enter your username and password, this screen should pop up. When this screen pops up, you're going to want to create a new class. So we're going to come up here and click Create a New Class. You're going to want to enter your class name, your school year, your grading period, your grade level, and what subject area you are. So, for example, let's say the class name is Health Class. And we want to do the 2015 to 2016 year. We're going to do 2 grading periods. And the grade level we want, let's say we want 9th grade. And the subject area is PE and health. So then after you fill all these areas out, you're going to want to click Next. Now, this screen should pop up, and this is your grading scale. The grading scale is what you are going to grade your students on. Now, I personally like to use the custom grading scale because it already enters the percentages and grades in for me, but you can also click grade equals percentage, or if you like to manually enter your grades, you can. But I'm going to stick with the custom. Now, after you click which type of grading scale you would like, you come down here to assignment categories. And this is pretty much if you have different assignments and everything, so you can click yes or no. If you click yes, a drop down bar is going to pop up and you are going to want to fill this section out. Same with weighted assignment categories. If you click yes, over here is what you're going to do for weighted, how much you're going to weight. Personally, I like to just click no for both of these and then go ahead and click next. Now, the third and final step into creating a class is enter your class student list. With this, you're going to want to enter their first and last name and their ID number. There's only allowed one student per line, so you're going to want to press enter every time you add a new student. So they have examples of George Washington and John Adams. So let's add a couple more students. Let's say John Doe, and how about Mandy May? Now, for their ID numbers, I'm just going to put random numbers because I don't actually have ID numbers for them. And then after that, you're going to want to click Next. Now, after you click Next, because you are done creating a class, this screen should pop up right here. And you should see that it's the gradebook. You should see that you have all your students in your class right here. You have your grades, and you have a new assignment. Now to create a new assignment, you can either click Add New Assignment, or you can click on the box in the gradebook. Once you click that box, a new assignment should pop up. You're going to want to put the assignment's name, how many points are rewarded for completing this assignment, and when the due date is. If you'd like some more options, like a description, or if you want to add an attachment, or some other things, you can click the More Options tab, and this drop-down bar will give you those options. Now, for student scores, for each of the student scores, you can enter an E for excused or M for missing. You can add the scores here, or you can add them later. I like to add them later. So after you're done filling out everything you want to fill out, click Submit, and it should bring you back to this page. Now, because you've added an assignment, everyone has 0%. So when you want to go back and add a grade, you see this highlighted box right here? Well, there is a mouse pointer right here, and all you have to do is enter the grade. So let's say George Washington, out of 30 points, got a 27. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your down arrow key on your keyboard and click it, and enter the next grade. And you do this until you have entered the grade for all your students. Now, if a student misses or has an excused assignment, you can either put an M for miss, or you can put an E for an excused. Now notice when I put an M for miss, it automatically changed Mandy May's grade to a 0%, and she has an F in the class. But when I added an E for excused, it just changed it to a 0%. The nice thing about this is that it does it for you, and that's why I like to already have, I don't have to manually enter any of the grades. It's really nice. Now, if you want some other options, you can come up here to the option bar and you can manage students, you can message all your students. There's different grading settings if you want to go back and change, like you want to manually enter your grades. There's also timelines, distribution, and if you would like to show their IDs instead of their names, you can do that. I like their names because it's nice to know their names. It's also a way to get to know them. So this is how you use the gradebook in nGrade. There are many more features to nGrade, but those are on other tutorials, so if you'd like to learn about them, go and check out some more tutorials.